Someone asked me today what I do when I meditate.
And I thought, okay, let me actually think about this and actually break this down because I've been meditating for maybe like 4 to 5 years. And I did stop a year ago and I'm recently trying to get back into it. And I think it's something that a lot of people actually struggle with, like sitting with your thoughts, sitting in silence, sitting in stillness. And people think that meditation is like when you sit down, close your eyes and put your hands on your legs and then chant Om or just sit still. But actually, meditating is eating without your phone and staring at nothing and sitting with your own thoughts. Meditating is taking a walk in the park and evaluating what part of a conversation made you feel bad or feel good. Meditating is a form of spending time with yourself. It's journaling. It's basically embracing stillness and silence. And the reason you do that is because in those still and silent moments that you spend with yourself, that's when you're really able to hear the depth of what your brain actually, like the secrets inside you that are kept and hidden, the secrets of the universe, the secrets of your own self and your power. Like, we don't realize our power. We simply don't realize the kind of power we hold these days. Everyone thinks you have to do so much to get there. You have to be a certain way. It's so circumstantial. We don't have to do anything to get anything. It's a limitation in your brain. Yes, I'm going to work hard if I want something. Yes, I'm going to work at something. But the whole concept of working hard, it's so repeated after generations of having to do heavy labor and that's how you're going to get rewarded, or going to the office 9 to 5 and that's how you're going to get rewarded with money. But really, there are so many other ways to make money or to be your highest self without having to do such strenuous work and chasing and desperation of what you desire in your life. This is my first YouTube video that I'm going to make without my script, so bear with me if maybe I lose track of direction. I'm going to try to stick to topic as much as possible. I have a bunch of my written notes and thoughts down on my laptop so that I'm able to keep track of what topic and direction I'm going in. So how I really got into meditation, short story, is that there was a rough time in my life where I was going through something and I just started meditating every single day. And my meditation wasn't specifically sitting down and chanting something or praying. My meditation was sometimes just lying in bed and studying my subconscious mind. And when you sit still with your subconscious mind, I feel like it literally sends you so many thoughts that you didn't know were hidden inside your brain. And then you're like, oh, I did not know that's how I felt about a certain thing or a person or a place. And there are so many answers that we want to ask other people, but all of those answers honestly just lie within yourself. You don't have to go anywhere outwards to look for those answers. Those answers lie within you, and you just have to let your body and your brain send them to you and signal them to you, because they will come through random urges, random creative thoughts, messages, signals. Like sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I really am in alignment right now and I really want to go somewhere. And that turns out to be the best thing you did that day. That's because you were listening to the signal that your universe sent you through your body and not having any resistance towards, oh, maybe should I go? Oh, but why do I feel like going there? Or what should I do with that? Why should I do that? It's kind of just going with the flow. I give meditation a lot of credit to who I am today. I feel like I'm a very crazy girl and I'm very chaotic and I love being happy and being the loudest expression of myself. But there's a side of me that is very calm and very soothed and very nurturing. And that just lets me lie in my feminine energy and know that everything I desire is going to chase after me and I have to do absolutely nothing, like nothing for that to happen. Everything that I have to do will just happen automatically. I don't have to force myself to do anything other than going after my passions and believing in myself. Now, I feel like it's such a big thing saying that, oh, you don't have to do anything, because yes, you have to do the work sometimes and you have to put in. So for example, me, it's posting on YouTube or posting on Instagram or TikTok. I have to stay consistent every day, but that's not me forcing. When you go after your passion, it doesn't feel something, it doesn't feel like it's out of alignment. When you're forcing yourself to do something that perhaps isn't for you or isn't for your highest version or alignment, it's going to feel like it's eating at you to do it every single day. And eventually the universe is going to either send it in a way where you're not going to appreciate it, but you're going to have to stop doing that. It's not going to work out for you as a signal of, oh, this is meant for you. Okay, let's get to actually meditating and what I do. So what I do when I meditate is, my favorite thing to start off with is always, I'm just going to say this right off the hook, like I like to meditate first thing in the morning, last thing before I sleep. It is the peak time in the universe. Wherever your brain goes, like it literally, morning time and nighttime brain thinking influences your entire life, because your time in the morning and your time at night, when you're thinking, when you're reaffirming your thoughts, really the hidden thoughts that you have that you might need to fix, your belief systems, your limiting belief systems, your way of thinking about a certain thing that maybe is not the best for you, but that's how you think about it because that's how you've been wired to think about it as a child. And childhood trauma is a whole different section of this, but that is something that truly comes out, and like it will tell you what's going on in your brain when you sit still and you sit in the quiet. First thing in the morning, last thing at night, best time to meditate. Like in the AMs and like early to bed, early to rise. So whenever you go to sleep, yeah, that is probably the peak time to manifest because your subconscious mind is at its rest, right? So this is why when I meditate during any other time, I will go through a whole body relaxation. So from head to toe, I will relax every inch of my body. And then I'm going to start giving myself auto-suggestions and affirmations and things that I need to rewire. Why do I say that meditating morning and nighttime is the best? It's because the meditation you might have to do in the afternoon in order to get to that relaxed state, in the morning and night, you're already at that relaxed state where your subconscious mind is literally like an open door. You can send whatever you want to it. It's not going to say anything other than, okay. Like, it will just grant everything that your wish is. So if you tell your subconscious mind first thing in the morning, I've had such a long day, I'm so tired, and this is too much for me, and this life is just really hard for me, the universe is just going to be like, okay, so this is what you're affirming first thing in the morning, and this is what you want to believe in. This is the cycle that you're addicted to. This is the pattern you like to live in. So, okay, I'll send you more of that. Your brain just needs evidence for whatever it believes in. So, okay, such a long day at work, and I hate my work, I hate my job. Okay, the universe, the entire day, okay, my job is to send your brain evidence that these belief systems that you have are real. So events that occur throughout the day are going to be accordingly. They are going to prove to you that these are your belief systems, and this is exactly affirmed by the events that occur in your day. So the next thing I do after I've relaxed my whole body is that I really like to start off with gratitude. I feel like gratitude helps me put myself in such a higher vibration. When I do gratitude, I can literally feel my heart pumping. Like I just feel myself like I'm like lifting. So I like to do a mini meditation with 3 things that I'm most grateful about and how I'm going to project them even more volume into my life. So for example, think of a time when you were so grateful. Something that really makes me grateful was having my pink car. When I had my pink car and I was driving it, I thought I ran the world. Like I genuinely felt like I can do anything in this world. I can take over this world. Everything works out for me. Everything literally falls into place for me. Like people come after me. Things come after me. I just sit there and open my arms and receive everything that I deserve. So gratitude really helps you encompass your meditation because you start off with the highest energy. So I like to start off with gratitude and then I'll go into visualization or see what I want to do. Visualization is a whole other very powerful concept that I can dive very deep into. If a person is trying to meditate and they're like, every time I try to meditate, my mind goes to something that happened last Wednesday or something that happened next month or something I'm really excited for, something like that. If your mind is straying, every time you realize that your mind is straying and you bring it back to your focus, that is a form of meditation. Watch your thoughts like a cloud. If you get a sudden pop of another thought, watch it float away, realize that you've gotten this thought, and watch it float away like a cloud. And then more thoughts are going to come up. We have 60,000 thoughts each and every single day. Of course, there's going to be multiple thoughts. And we're so used to constantly being on the go, thinking, that we never really shut our brain off and think of nothing. It's really hard to think of nothing. And that's what you're training yourself to do, really. Because that's when you're able to raise your vibration at its highest. Every time you bring yourself back to focus, it's a form of meditation. You are falling and then you're getting back up again. You're falling and then getting back up again. Eventually, if you were getting a random thought within 5 seconds, maybe the next day you might get it in 10 seconds. Maybe it'll take you a month to get it to 10 seconds with no random straight thought, but you're definitely gonna go further without thinking of anything else. I hope you're having a lovely day. Until then, sending you so much love and light.